What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from RaR Brewing, and they are out of Cambridge, Maryland, and this is their We All Float. So they're calling this one a dessert stout brewed with lactose. But what this really is an Imperial Milk Stout that is brewed with molasses, vanilla, sassafras, cinnamon, black cherry, and honey. Comes in at 9% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is approximately 6 weeks old. And I want to give a huge thanks and shout out to a couple good friends of mine and fellow BeerTubers, Todd and Andy over at 21090 Brewing, for hooking me up with this one. So thank you very much, dudes. In the description box, I'll post a link not only to the beer mail unboxing video I did that contains all the goodies they sent my way, but also their channel, because they have a great channel. And if you haven't checked it out yet, I highly recommend going over there, checking out their content. And if you like what you see, give them a sub. And I think you will, because like I said, in a lot of these prior reviews, they are some of my favorite beer tubers out there. Production value is fantastic. The humor's right in line with what I enjoy. And yeah, just a great channel in general. So thank you very much, Todd and Andy. This is one of the beers that they sent my way that I really wanted to get into. The other one was another one from RaR, which was their out of order cotton candy grape variant, or grape cotton candy variant. That was crazy. It tasted like grape cotton candy. It was just insane. One of the best beers I've had this year so far. And this one, based on the name, based on the ingredients, they're going for like an Imperial root beer stout or an Imperial root beer float stout. And yeah, I'm super excited about this one. I'm hoping that it tastes like root beer. I love root beer. So if you're going to give it to me in a 9% Imperial Stout form or Imperial Milk Stout form, then you had me. You had me at root beer. Oh, it's coming out a little bit. Hang on. Just a little bit, not much. Fucking get out of here. Tastes like root beer. Let's give it a pour. All right, so pretty carbonated right from the get-go. And try to, not go crazy here, but how's that look like that? Okay, so, yeah. I mean, this is pouring out pitch black. Probably on camera, it's going to look definitely, pitch black. In person, it's also pitch black. Has about a finger of the straight up, dark brown colored head, very creamy looking. It looks like an Imperial Stout of some sort. Let's get a nose. It smells like fucking root beer. Like, it doesn't just smell like, oh, this is a beer with root beer. It smells like fucking root beer. It smells like root beer. I love root beer. It smells like it. You know what this actually smells like? I've been enjoying this a lot more, and there's a brewery here. I don't know if I've reviewed anything from the channel. I've used their glass before. Maybe I reviewed something from them, but the Woodcock Brothers Brewing Company. They're actually about 5 minutes away from my house, their new location, and they make one of the best like house non-alcoholic root beers I've ever had. They do like half price. I think it's Tuesdays where they do like almost basically half price pizzas, so almost like buy one get one free. And I've went there multiple times. Not this location. They do the one in Wilson, New York, which is about a half an hour away from my house. But every time I do that, I get their root beer, because it's like I could drink their beer, and their beer is solid. But like their root beer, the house root beer is so delicious. And so many breweries do a great house root beer that a lot of times I'll just drink it. I don't even need the alcohol. Just the root beer is just so good. And guess what? This is fucking up there. It's listen, I can't say anything else other than it smells like fucking root beer. Sassafras in there. Or it actually smells like more of like a birch beer. If you ever had a birch beer, like more an intense spiciness to it. Holy fuck. RaR has produced some of the most weird fucking reviews I've done. I've only done 2. But the grape cotton candy sour and this one, this is fucking crazy to me. I can't, listen, if you've had, most of you, come on, everyone out there has had to try root beer at some point, right? This smells like root beer. There's nothing more to say. It smells like root beer. There's sassafras in there. There's, they're using honey, black cherry, cinnamon, molasses, vanilla. Yeah, you get all that. But it's like the most simplistic way for me to kind of describe what I'm smelling. It smells like fucking root beer. And it smells delicious. So cheers to everybody. And thank you so much, Todd and Andy. I hope this tastes as good as it smells. And I, cheated a little bit on the explosion there. So let's get into it. It's fucking root beer. This is a 9% root beer is what this fucking is. I don't know what's happening. It's fuck. I think this is the second beer they sent me that has made me speechless. And for everybody that watches my channel, all my good friends out there like to poke fun at how much I talk. And I poke fun at myself because I talk a lot. Listen, I have a BeerTubing channel. I have a YouTube channel. But I still talk a lot. And I don't want to talk right now. I just want to drink this because it's root beer. And I love root beer. It's in beer form. It's 9%. It's fucking delicious. All right. We have to review it. So, body. Here's the one negative of this beer. Body. It's a bit thin. For 9% Imperial Stout, Imperial Milk Stout, it's a bit thin. It is. Truth be told, it is. It's like medium, higher side of medium body. One negative of this beer. Mouthfeel. Drinks like a root beer. How many times am I going to say drinks like a root beer? Probably at least 13 more times. To the T, or on the nose. 13 more times. Just count. Don't, because it's probably wrong. But it has carbonation, but it's lighter. Like, I always find root beers have less carbonation than your like regular Cokes and Pepsis and Sprites and all your regular soda pops, right? So this has carbonation, but it's not overly carbonated. It has a slight smoothness to it. Body thin, mouthfeel appropriate, taste. It's fucking root beer. That's one of the next 13. But it's root beer, for real. Imagine yourself drinking your favorite root beer, but, putting a couple shots of alcohol or something in it, whether it's vodka or rum or whatever the case may be. That's what this tastes like. I do a little bit of alcohol, not on the palate, but like more in the chest. Like, I can feel this has alcohol in it, but it's fucking root beer on the palate. Not much more to say about it. It's fucking root beer. Fucking root beer. I'm going to sneeze, so I'm going to do a jump cut real quick. Hang on. All right, I'm back. I had a little bit of a sneezing attack, so jump cut. I don't do many jump cuts, but definitely deserve one. So where was I with this beer? Yeah, it tastes like root beer. I'm getting the molasses, the vanilla, the sassafras, the cinnamon. Couldn't necessarily say black cherry and honey, but like this drinks like a root beer, and that's all I can say. That's where I'll end it. If you like root beer and you want something that is root beer in alcoholic form that is a beer, this is for you. Does this even taste like beer? A little bit, but not really. It tastes like an Imperial root beer float that has fucking alcohol in it. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of blowing my mind. So we all float from RaR Brewing. High 4.75 out of 5. I'm going to go 4.85 out of 5. I can't. It doesn't get a 5 because the body's a bit lacking, but like, we all float. Imperial root beer float stout. Yes. The stout portion, maybe not, but like, I rate to what I enjoy, and I enjoy this one immensely. It's fucking delicious. I'm going to drink the rest of that and enjoy every second. And there's not much more I can say about it. So, yes, 4.85 out of 5 for this beer. 2 RaR beers, and both were fucking dynamite. And they were just so unique and so fun to drink. And this is just like this. I have not had. Now, with that grape cotton candy sour, I don't think I've had a cotton candy beer before. Excuse me. But with this one, I've never had a root beer before. And if I have, I maybe like at a festival or something. I can't imagine one tasting much better than this because they pretty much hit the nail on the head. So 4.85 out of 5 for We All Float from RaR Brewing. Not much more I can say about it. Price availability, I have no idea. So Todd or Andy, if you want to chime in here and let me know what you guys paid for this and what the availability is, I would highly appreciate it. But I already appreciate you guys sending this one my way, so if you don't, it's okay. Yeah, really cool. The 2 RaR beers that they sent my way, the 2 best of the box they sent to me, and I want to try more from RaR now. In this day and age, it's hard to find unique, creative beers because you have 7,000 plus breweries in the States. So many people doing crazy shit. Both of the beers I had from them, unique and something I've never tried before, or something that I've tried before, but maybe only one or two times before. And yeah, this is just great. So I'm going to shut it down. Like I said, 9%. I can feel it in the chest. No astringency on the palate, but it definitely drinks like a bigger beer. So if that is a concern for you, then maybe you don't want to pick this up. But if you like root beer, like, you should definitely grab this at some point, especially if you're in Maryland, Delaware area. You should definitely try to get your hands on this if they release this again, because it is fucking delicious. And it's not overly sweet. Like, it's root beer on the taste and it's sweet, but there's enough of that like dryness that kind of breaks it up, so it doesn't have the cloying aspect that you might get from a root beer, from the sweetness, from the sugar. It doesn't have that. I could drink an entire can of this, maybe a couple cans of this, and I think I'd be pretty happy about it. So keep that in mind if you do ever pick this one up. So appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here in the Beer Patrol. Thanks again to Todd and Andy from 1090 Brewing. Excuse me. Like I said, I have a little bit of a head cold, a little bit of allergy, so you know, maybe my snifter isn't the best, maybe my palate isn't the best, but I can definitely tell this is a root beer of some sort, and apparently it's a beer. So thanks to those guys. Check out their channel. Thanks to everybody stopping by. To the next one. Cheers.